They're the most pop. They're the ones at the top. And what I can compare is how much has been done with one versus how much has been done with the other. And with Call of Duty, since who started Advanced Warfare? Yeah, Advanced Warfare, then Black Ops 3, and then Infinite Warfare. Basically the same. I mean, they might add a few differences here and there, but you've already played some of that. You've played that in Advanced Warfare. So it's just really, just the contrast is really huge between something like the progression of a Battlefield versus the progression of Call of Duty. It's not to knock the devs because I know they're under a lot of pressure, but really, when you see this video, I don't even know if getting the game for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remaster is even worth it. Especially when you can play it right now, today, without the touched up graphics. But you'll just be buying it for the graphics. You'll be buying it for 10 maps. So that's like 11 or so maps less than you have in the original Call of Duty 4 right now. And I don't know. And I also don't think that there's going to be true dedicated servers. Not them ones in the background, not cloud servers, not none of that other stuff. I'm talking about actual dedicated servers like we have on Call of Duty 4 right now. I don't really think we're going to see that. And even if there are, if they do dedicated servers, it's going to be, what is it, 18 player limit. So it's going to be 9 on 9. And that ain't going to sit well with a lot of people that's been playing Call of Duty 4 for years. So
Does
that's
the remastered edition have only how many players did you say?
we don't know the player limit yet, but we know that there will be 10 maps on release. It comes with 10 maps.
Oh, 10 maps. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have a question though. For can we hear the footsteps on BF1? The
I
enemy foot.
It's kind of hard because I've actually heard my own equipment thinking it was somebody else. So uh, I don't know. Sometimes enemy can creep up on you. Uh, I've tried to hear some footsteps, but it's really difficult when your own equipment keeps moving. I mean, you keeps hearing your own equipment. So I can't really answer that one yet.
Because I know on Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty, you can't hear no one's footsteps. Like I have a Gram gaming headset, and I didn't hear anything at all. Like you can't hear someone coming from behind you, and you don't even know the direction the gunshots are coming from. This is a problem. Also, the spawn problem on was I don't know how it is now, but on Black Ops 3, if you
Hmm.
chose the template class, the guy has it's a charge shot weapon. It fires an electricity bolt, and it instantly killing the enemies, and it chains to all nearby enemies, hostiles. So sometimes when I spawned on Black Ops 3, my ally got shot with that weapon, and it chained to me, and I got killed. But in BF1, you have actually you have a spawn protection. So when you're gonna, for example, spawn to your ally or your squad member, and
Yeah.
you double click him, it says that you can't spawn on him
You
because
can't.
he's being
He's in the middle of
shot
battle.
at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Combat.
Middle of battle,
That
yeah.
that's not always necessary though. For example, yesterday I spawned on an ally and I instantly got killed. I don't know. Maybe he was the only one defending point over there. I don't know. I'm not sure though. But
Well.
yeah, I agree. Like most partly, yes. That's true. That's true.
Maybe he wasn't under fire, and when
Yeah.
you joined him, he
Exactly.
immediately got. Yeah.
That's what happened. Because when he's under fire, when there's action going on, they're not going to, they're going to save you that chance from respawning right in the middle of the battle and getting killed. So yeah, they will let you, they will give you the heads up on that. what probably happened with you, and I mean it's happened with me too, is like there's nothing going on at that current moment in time, and when you spawn, there may be an enemy still in the area, of course. So he may be
Yeah.
in motion, and they'll end up killing you if they see you somewhere, and those type of things are they're gonna happen. But you still have, at least you still have that protection though, from when there's a lot of fire going on in the area that you're trying to respawn. You know, and that's another thing is like you can. Well, I ain't get into that, but yeah, it's a lot of things you can do in battle. I just say it's a lot of things you can do in Battlefield. So
I think the thing that they need to really work more, even though they've been really working good so far, is the quotes, like the soldiers talking, etc. Like I noticed, like when we lose a point, the soldiers talk. You can hear the soldiers like, "We lost the point," or "We taken," or whatever.
yeah.
But I think that they can do more about this. This is what would improve the atmosphere itself.
Oh yeah, you mean add more battle chatter? You know,
Yeah,
has to do with
exactly.
the
Yeah,
yeah. I
the
agree with
soldier
that.
talk.
Yeah, because I mean,
Squads. In Call of Duty, in World at War, I remember when
yes,
you're in a squad,
yes.
there are different,
Unleash the dogs!
Oh my
not
God.
not
Not
that,
not
not
that,
that.
not that, but yeah.
Squad in squad. Yeah,
Yeah, the soldiers that's talking amongst each other, you know. Um,
yeah.
I always refer to being on airfield map in World at War, and somebody spots their character looks up and sees a sniper in this one building, and you'll hear his character call out, "There's a sniper in the administrative building." You know, he'll actually say that to his teammates around him automatically. And I like that type of stuff. I even like just the back and forth, like trash talking and all that stuff between the soldiers, all the chatter. I think it is great, and I wish that the commanders would have been more amped up, and maybe we don't know when the final release of the game come out how that would be, but I wish that uh, the commanders that talk to you in Battlefield One were a bit more amped up and lively, similar to the World at War commanders, because the World at War commanders, they're exciting, they're entertaining, and they actually uh, encourage getting the job done. They're not really quiet, but we'll see when the final release of the game comes out. But any last words though?
Yeah. I seen some players complain about the bayonet charge, but yesterday actually I have a good workaround against that bayonet charge. Of course, if you have the time to react, because I tried it myself, it's really hard to hit the enemy, and you're sprinting when you do the bayonet charge, and if you don't hit the enemy, your stamina will run out and you can't run anymore. So if you ever see someone with a bayonet charge ring at you and you have the time to react, go either to left or right, dodge him, and just turn around, and it's basically a free kill because he can't run anymore.
Yeah, some people have complained about that, and I think I don't know if that's going to be tweaked, but I've seen
I think
people
all of them.
complain about that, keep running over, and not when you even want to. They feel like the bayonet charge is probably on the wrong key or something like that because you do it at the wrong times and stuff. But yeah, what's up, Coco?
Yeah. About that thing, I've noticed that if you click I actually have it on V because that's the knife, Call of Duty. Um, when you press it, can you cancel that, or you have to like run it off?
I tried, but I didn't manage to cancel it
Me
actually.
either.
So
Me either.
maybe you can try to switch weapon. No, I need to try it in game.
I
Yeah, me
remember when
too.
I wanted to come up to somebody and just do a simple melee. I end up doing, bayonet charge. I'm right next to the person. I end up doing a bayonet charge all around the person, doing circles, man. And even in order to save myself, sometimes I just, bayonet charge out of the room when I get a chance, and just, because you know, that ain't what I meant to do. But it goes into the and I immediately go past the enemy. So I just go out the room with the rest of the bayonet charge and go, you know, set back up and get ready for the kill, because that's, you know, it kind of throws you off like that. It's something they'll probably work on and tweak, because or make they, you know, I don't know if they had to make it some kind of mechanic to do, because it's really, you just can do it at the wrong times and you can really get messed up. So I advise you right now, if you're playing the beta and you happen to do that when you didn't want to run somewhere where you can get out or where there's cover while you're still doing that, you know, while you're still in the bayonet charge mode. Make sure you can get away from the enemy at that time. But anything else, Coco, you want to add? Any last thing?
No, it's just great to see. It's just great to see, like, whatever people ask, Battlefield can, can have it, can create it. This is what makes us respect them, and we gotta respect them. Man. We gotta respect. It looks so far like such a good game. Like whenever we see a good trailer or something, we say, yeah, that's the trailer. But there will be a lot of mistakes in the game when we play it. But so far, man, like everything looks so cool.
Yeah,
So good. I'm sure the actual game will be much better, man.
yeah. And speaking of the trailer part, like, people saw horses in the trailer. People asked, "Man, you think horses is gonna be in multiplayer? Could we ride horses in multiplayer?" And it's like, well, that's probably
Of course they will.
a campaign
Yeah.
thing. Because, campaigns, that's what people usually do. And they make these trailers, they'll put all this stuff in the trailer, and it's usually in the campaign only. It's not really in multiplayer. Like, I thought that the what are they, snowmobiles or whatever you want to call them in Modern Warfare 2, I thought that those would have been somehow, a bit widespread, but it didn't really happen like that. Just things I imagine and things I see in the trailer, it doesn't necessarily pan out in the game mode I'm going to be playing the most, which is multiplayer. But there was a surprise with BF1, and it was when we actually got to see the horses for real. It was like, oh, they wasn't joking. They actually put the horses in multiplayer. They're actually here in multiplayer, playable. You can ride them things, you know what I'm saying, and you can take out your rifle and or your sword or whatever, and it's really cool just to see these things that you really wouldn't see in multiplayer. So I gotta give props to DICE for that. I think DICE is doing a great job so far for what we do see. There's no telling what we haven't seen, so this is pretty good.
I heard it will come elite classes later on, so it's gonna be exciting to see what they will bring in the battlefield.
Yeah, it's a lot of good new features in here.
I read that. Yeah, I read that.
All right, well, that is gonna do it for this here episode. One for I thought about doing this for the World at War episodes that we have, but no, this is with this topic we got here, it didn't really go into that. It went into the current video we just saw about Infinite Warfare, and in the comparisons to Battlefield 1 after just playing the beta and then seeing that, it's really like, whoa. But anyway,
Yeah, I think people need to try it and see and give their own opinion. But everyone is welcome. We are planning to have a PDE Battlefield 1 server, and it's gonna be for players. We're gonna listen to everyone, so feel free to come to our forums, write to us, and I think it's gonna be real good.
yeah, so. All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up. This is PDElite Gaming, and also, you all can check out the PDE Coco Mob channel, and like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we plan to bring you more. It also helps support what we do. And thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching.
Take it easy, guys.
and we'll holler.